expect me to grow if you won't let me blow?
Hi everyone, make sure you check out my Twitch and my other YouTube channel where I live stream. Also my Patreon where I have more content on there that I don't post here.
Make fun of his wheelchair. What?
Ah!
Do it. Say, ha 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 ha, you're in a wheelchair.
Ha 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 ha, you're in a wheelchair.
Today I'm going to be reacting to actors breaking character.
The Office is easily one of the best comedy shows ever to be produced on television, and the show also has one of the funniest bloopers that made the cut. In a cold open from Season 2, Episode 8, Jim pops the exercise ball that Dwight is using at his desk. The ball wasn't meant to pop like that. It was meant to slowly deflate, so when Dwight fell, you can see John's real reaction as he jumps out of the shot laughing. It's no secret that Dave Chappelle likes to shake things up when he hosts
How
SNL.
would you think that?
The comedian first cracks up when debuting his deep Dennis Haysbert impersonation, and again when he breaks the fourth wall with a clearly unscripted comment that makes Pete Davidson nearly die of laughter.
Big old fat lips. Seriously, America. Look at Pete Davidson's lips.
Netflix's latest improv murder mystery, Murderville, is a goldmine of character-breaking moments, where both the stars and guests can't help but crack up. Surprisingly, these mishaps become the show's comedic gems, making them perhaps the funniest parts of the entire series.
That's crazy.
Who's there?
Each
That's
instance
not-
where the actors lose it and genuinely enjoy themselves adds another layer of humor, making the episodes even more entertaining.
We all want to see one thing only. He's been holding back the... No. Well, we do want to know him.
Oh, okay. That's one that I don't know about, but if most of their really good scenes that are like gems are ones that were just improv, then that really proves how funny the cast is. Especially whenever you have a lot of people around who just kind of understand the assignment. Somebody does something that wasn't in the script that makes you laugh and you just kind of go with it for the scene. That's so great. That sounds like such a really fun work environment.
It might be hard to believe, but even Jim Parsons from Big Bang Theory breaks from time to time. During one specific moment alongside Raj, he couldn't help but laugh at the hilarious reaction Raj had to his choking gesture. Bruce Almighty
He hit
was
it
one
well.
of Jim Carrey's funniest movies, and it was one of the first movies that featured Steve Carell in a featured role. The jokes and actions that made it into the movie pale in comparison to the bloopers and outtakes that didn't make the final cut. My personal favorite is the moment when Carrey dives into a ridiculously hilarious impersonation of Sammy Davis Jr., leaving everyone in stitches. And a gibberish scene with Carell where he has no control over what he's saying.
Other stories in the and another.
I, of course, know about that movie and Steve Carell and Jim Carrey, but have this shocked feeling of, oh, they did a movie together this whole time? Big Bang Theory, I've seen a few episodes of that. I thought that show was funny, but he hit it really well. It looked like he was just focusing harder, like birching his lips because he was really focused or straining a muscle or something. But yes, if you do watch it in this light, then it looks like he was clearly like kind of holding back a laugh.
David Harbour is an accomplished professional actor with 17 years experience in the business, but that doesn't mean he can make it through a scene where he's required to say the word grandma without totally cracking up. Even Millie Bobby Brown herself finds it hard to contain her amusement, wiping away tears after several takes.
It's your grandma. It's your grandma. It's
Wait,
your
why?
grandma.
During a Christmas-themed episode of That 70s Show, Ashton Kutcher, playing Kelso, was supposed to jump over the couch to greet another character. However, when he landed on the couch, his feet slipped, leading to a hilarious crash into the coffee table.
Ooh, that shin.
You have to give Ashton credit. He took it like a boss and kept going. He had to wait for Lisa to stop laughing, of course, but still, he kept his composure.
Hello, Lori.
Kelso?
Cool.
Now, this particular blooper from Community
Oh.
didn't even need a single spoken word to be absolutely hilarious.
I did pottery on stream. It didn't look like, we didn't do that. Also have seen very few parts or like clips of Stranger Things, but wonder why out of all the scenes it was Grandma that got him.
Gal Gadot may play an Amazon warrior, but she is not immune to a fit of giggles.
Series aren't gonna win any prizes for it. I'm sorry.
Gadot's laughing didn't stop throughout the making of the film, as Pine memorably told the director, "Gal will laugh at air." The movie might not be a blockbuster, but you can tell the actors had a good time making it. They really nailed their roles, and you can see they were enjoying themselves. Shooting the closing scene for the parking garage episode of Seinfeld was not easy because a certain prop malfunctioned. During a scene where the characters all enter into a car to drive away, there is a bit of a struggle. The car simply would not start.
I didn't want them to have their last episode.
While that was not intended, the actors laughing clearly showed that the mishap was too good to waste.
Sounded like he said last scene. I'm not sure if that means last scene, like ever, or just last scene of some random episode, but I guess it was kind of symbolic. Maybe more so if it was their last ever. At least they had a fun time with the Wonder Woman movie.
Adele was a great SNL host despite a lack of acting experience, but even her famously strong lungs couldn't hold back laughter. It's unclear if it's Kate McKinnon's accent or just the way she says tribesman that got Adele, but once she cracked, the laughter just kept rolling.
The food, tribesman.
Big props to Kate for keeping a straight face when Adele couldn't hold it together. It takes serious skill. And let's be real, Adele cracking up is what made this skit absolutely unforgettable.
She's trying.
The pounding. You can feel it in your stomach.
She's losing it. Oh no.
It appears that maintaining a somber demeanor for the camera isn't as effortless as Jenna Ortega makes it seem. Despite earning praise for her deadpan delivery of the character's lines, there were moments when even she found it challenging to keep a straight face.
My mother's a carnivorous plant.
That's hard to say. Haven't seen anything of Wednesday, but does look perfect for the part. Never even seen her character make a different facial expression. Mostly would struggle with how you deliver it, not so much your face or not laughing, but enunciating the words. My mother's a carnivorous plant. I can't even say that quickly. Adele, so sweet. I think I've seen her in a skit before, and she was not afraid of being embarrassed. She did something really, I think she like ate grass or something. I don't fully remember, but I think that's where it happens, is if you start laughing, then you just can't stop.
In one of the Friends episodes, Rachel cracks a joke to say that sometimes you have to take weird routes to grow and succeed. The delivery, as always, adds an extra layer of humor to the conversation, making it both witty and memorable.
How do you expect me to grow if you won't let me blow?
It comes as no surprise that the bridesmaids' outtakes are as funny as the scenes in the actual movie. The chemistry among the cast members, including the comedic genius of Kristen Wiig and the charming John Hamm, extends beyond the scripted scenes.
Bing bong.
Don't laugh.
Bing bong.
I would, no, stop doing that.
While Benedict Cumberbatch is known for his serious on-screen demeanor, even the English actor couldn't help but crack up when Galifianakis threw a question about his accent.
If you didn't have an accent, do you think people would be able to tell that you're not a very good actor?
Ouch. Those Zach Galifianakis interviews look like a lot of fun.
Before the widely enjoyed series finale, Game of Thrones Season 6 featured a small but memorable moment. Amidst other delightful bloopers, my favorite is Peter Dinklage's struggle to say the word benevolent.
And the benevolent, benevolent, and the benevolent, and the benevolent.
Later, the cast pranks him by pretending to write another scene with the same challenging phrase.
The wise masters of Yonkai, and the benevolent enslavers of... Fuck, I had it too.
During a sketch featuring characters from Adam Sandler's best movies, it was Jimmy Fallon, playing Sandler's grandfather, who managed to break him out of character. Turns out he went on this ridiculously long gibberish rant because he totally misread the cue cards.
Why don't you shut up? Is that maybe?
Pure accident, but it made the scene way funnier.
Yeah.
Isn't that
The
how he
improvisation
acts?
on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is really funny, and sometimes even the most experienced actors can't help but laugh. Even though the show is almost at its 16th season, they still enjoy making each other laugh, just like when the show first started.
You need to stop eating cat food.
Why?
Because you're not a cat. You need to stop eating cat food.
Don't tell me.
Show has very interesting humor, but that's very nice to hear that even after 16 years, they treat the set as the same place, still trying to make each other laugh.
During the filming of Superbad, there was a scene where Chris, aiming to invite his crush Becca to a party, found himself in a situation that required him to accidentally touch her breast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It got so awkward and funny that even the cast had to help and guide him through it.
Didn't even think about that scene. Already supposed to be an awkward scene because, oops, I was trying to give you like a shoulder, what was it? Like a buddy tap on the shoulder with his fist. I think already awkward as a scene, but then refilming that scene adds to the fact that it is so awkward because he's having to actually do it so many times. And then it's awkward because, wait, you know, if you just get this right, you'll stop touching my, so you stop getting it wrong. Like, you would maybe overthink as a male actor, like, oh, I hope she doesn't think that I'm, like, messing it up or is getting annoyed that I have to do this over and over again. They even have to guide him, like, yeah, as you're going in, you have to touch, like, right here. What? Oh, that's so weird. But really funny. Yeah, this one was really good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. Go check out all my links. I would really appreciate it. And see my lives. Come by and say hi. Don't be mean. Yeah, and that's it. I'll see y'all next time.